Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to show you how to make a very delicious and healthy egusi soup recipe. Egusi soup is made out of melon seeds, and seeds in general are considered as a fertility booster food. So if you are trying to conceive and also trying to eat healthy, then I think this is a recipe you want to try. So we're going to start with cooking some proteins. I'm using some chicken and stockfish, also known as codfish. I'm going to season this with some peppers, onions. I also added my homemade all-purpose seasoning. This is a blend of vegetables and peppers. I use it for almost all my cooking and it comes out good. I also added some chicken seasoning powder, salt. I'm going to add some water to cook my meat and cover and let it cook until it is done. So it is very important for you to pick out the right ingredients if you are trying to eat healthy or trying to boost your fertility. Cooking with a lot of red meats, like beef and goat meat, is not ideal for women trying to conceive. It can cause inflammation and hormone imbalance and a whole lot of issues. The way you also prepare your food is very important. I have mentioned in my last video that frying is absolutely not ideal. It can also lead to inflammations and worsen fertility issues. I'm speaking from experience. So as you guys can see, I like to use the boiling method. It is easier, faster, and healthier, of course. So once the meat is done, I'm going to remove it from the stock. I also scooped out some of that stock, which I am going to put in my blended melon seeds. And here is my egusi or blended melon seeds. I'm going to pour in that chicken stock and mix it together. This is going to make the egusi come out lumpy. It is also going to infuse a lot of flavor. Now this step is totally optional. You don't have to do this at all. Sometimes I also use onions. I blend some onions and add it into the blended egusi and it comes out very flavorful and delicious. So again, this step is optional, but yeah, you can do it if you want. So after adding the water, I'm going to mix it all together until it comes out pasty. For this recipe, I'll be using some canola oil. This is one of my favorite cooking oils because it is considered to be one of the most healthy. It contains zero saturated fat and it is very versatile and affordable. Now compared to palm oil, which I know it is a popular choice for making egusi soup, palm oil has its benefits and also some downsides. According to researchers, it can increase cholesterol levels. So if you are using some palm oil, my advice is to reduce the amounts that you consume every week, okay? So I'm going to first heat up my vegetable oil, then I will saute some onions, and then I added my pepper mix. This is a combination of different peppers. I am not using tomatoes or palm oil, hence why I am using these peppers to add some color and flavor. And then I added some crayfish, some chicken seasoning powder, and this is some uziza powder. Uziza is one of those pepper soup spices that's considered to be very medicinal. It also adds a lot of flavor into any dish you're making, especially in egusi soup. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of my uziza powder, then I'll cover and let it cook for about 5 minutes. The next step is to add the egusi paste. So I'm going to use a spoon to scoop it bit by bit into the sauce. Then I'll cover and let it cook for about 10 minutes. And while the soup is cooking, let's take a moment to talk about the benefits of melon seeds. Like I mentioned earlier, seeds are known to boost fertility by providing nutrients that can support hormone balance, egg quality, sperm quality, and a healthy uterus. And melon seeds are one of those seeds. Melon seeds are very high in protein and healthy fats. They are also a good source of potassium and calcium, minerals that can help to regulate blood pressure. They can help to lower cholesterol levels and the risk of heart disease. They are also a very rich source of magnesium, iron, and zinc, minerals which are needed to boost fertility. There's just a whole lot of reason why you should eat more seeds, more egusi soup in your diet. Another protein I'm using for my egusi soup is some grilled tilapia fish. This is actually some tilapia fillet. I couldn't find some mackerel, which is a fish that I really like, so I got the tilapia fillet. But all of these fish are good for health and fertility. I also added some grilled chicken, which I had earlier, to add some more flavor and nutrient, of course. So now I'll give it a good mix, cover, and let everything cook together for about 5 minutes. And finally, I am going to add some vegetables. Vegetables are so important if you are trying to stay healthy or trying to conceive. For this soup, I'll be using 2 vegetables. First is some bitter leaves, some Nigerian bitter leaves. I have washed these so they are not like very bitter. I also added some kale. Kale is one of my favorite vegetables, but you can use any vegetable of your choice. Dark green vegetables are very rich in iron and calcium, folates and vitamins that are needed for your fertility and your overall health. So add as much as you like different types of vegetables into your egusi soup and just enjoy. And I'm just going to let it simmer for a few more minutes. I'm cooking on low heat. I'm not going to cover the pots. I want the aroma to take over my entire house, okay? And yeah, finally my egusi soup is ready. Just look at that. It looks so good and it tasted so good. Please let me know if you'll be trying out this method. Let me know if you have ever tried this method of cooking your egusi. I tell you, it will come out very delicious. You don't need a lot of palm oil. You don't need a lot of those things. You don't need a lot of goat meat or beef. You don't need that. This is a very healthy way to make your egusi soup or your vegetable soup. And of course, you can enjoy eating your egusi soup with some eba. You can also use healthy options like oat fufu, almond flour, or just low carbohydrate flours. There are a lot of recipes on YouTube, so I encourage you to look for them and use them. And this is also going to be my last video of the year, so I want to take the moment to appreciate all of you ladies, all of you guys, for always being here. I am glad that you found my channel, and I am so thankful for your engagement and for finding my tips helpful. I am wishing you guys the best of luck in your TTC journey. I hope that before the end of this year you get your miracle. I hope that you're able to get on a healthy journey, and achieving all your fertility goals. Thank you guys so much. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy New Year's. Bye.